Hello, the video I'm making right now is part of my games design course in university. I'm going to be playing through this game that I actually made in Unity. I didn't make all of the assets of this game, they were already pre-made, but this is part of a tutorial that you can find to help you learn how to use Unity and with 3D assets and stuff. But right now I'm going to be talking about the actual game and I'm going to be playing through it. I believe it's called Nightmares. So here I go. I'll just put these a bit down because this is actually very, very loud as the sounds on this. Alright, so apparently you're this little dude wandering around in your bedroom that's really oversized and giant because it's in your nightmares. And your toys have come alive and are like zombies attacking you. So you've got a little gun you have to shoot. I'm using the arrow keys and the gun is controlled by the mouse that I'm using. I'll just use that. As you can see, I'm racking up points while shooting these little things. These zombie bunnies. Ah! Oh damn it, I got killed. I quite like the design of the environment in this game. I assume this little dude's supposed to be a child, and so it's pretty cool that like you're like tiny in your bedroom and is now huge. It looks more ominous. Oh my god, there's two of them. No, how did I let this happen? I wonder if you get more points for killing them. I don't think you do. I haven't really checked. How many points do I get? I get 10. Yeah, get 10 points for killing these enemies. So, I want to try and... I'm just shooting continuously. It's quite nice they've made it so that the gun just continually shoots just by holding down the button. Because I know there are some games where you have to continually press and that gets really tiring. Oh no, I'm trapped. So it's really nice that the button, it keeps shooting. Oh my god. There was nothing I could do there. It seems like these bunny rabbits are like the most common enemy you get. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, the bunny enemies seem to be the most common enemies that you get in the game. There's one. And then there are some of these bears. I didn't really see a lot of them in my last playthrough, so I don't know if they're like more rarer than these ones. Because like I did put this game together in Unity, but like the code and stuff, most of it was pretty much already written. I didn't have to really pay attention to what the code exactly did. Because I know for a fact that these elephant things, there's elephant enemies, these ones, they are definitely a lot more rarer than any of the other enemies. Ah, damn it, I wanted to kill that guy. I want to try and see if that elephant enemy gives you more points. Because all of these give you 10 points. So all these enemies, they spawn from there, and then the bunny rabbits spawn from over there somewhere. So I want to try and find the elephant spawn point. Like, yeah, I placed it down, but I don't really remember. Oh, right, there's one elephant, so I guess this is actually really difficult. Oh, he's coming up from behind there. It's really difficult to kill that elephant dude without all of these smaller things getting in your way. It really is one of those games where the enemies alone aren't very dangerous, but then when they become a massive swarm, then it becomes a lot harder. Okay, ooh, I killed the elephant, but the problem is I couldn't tell how many shots he took. So I can't tell if he takes more shots. I'm racking up big points there. Right. Trying to hit the elephant. Oh, get out of the way, bunny. Am I missing him? No, I killed him. I don't know, did that take more points? More hits rather. You can see I've got a little heart display at the bottom left which has my health. So you can see how close they are to killing me. I don't think those elephants take more damage than the other guys. I feel like they go down just exactly the same, which is a little bit of a shame because, you know, oh no! They're the bigger enemies, you'd think they take more damage. But I don't think they do. I've been playing this for a little while now and I'm actually beginning... This game, like, it's quite good for, like, a starting project, but it's actually beginning to, like, get a bit boring because there isn't really much to it. It's, like, the design of it is a lot more interesting than the actual gameplay of it. It looks a lot better than how it actually plays because it's literally just this one level shooting down these enemies, getting points, but then there's no way to actually win. You just stand here. Like, look, I'm not even barely putting any effort. I can just stand here and shoot everyone. I might need to move if this guy gets... No. I'm pretty sure he does take the same amount. Okay, I'm getting pushed back now. But yeah, there just isn't really a lot in the actual gameplay to offer anything. Like, it'd be nice if there was some, like, you reach a certain amount of points and then you win, and then maybe there's another level in a different environment. This environment is very interesting looking, but it's a bit small. Like, it's really cool looking, but it's just a little square box of a room. And I just trapped myself there. Little house there. And then, like, this edge just cuts off, like, that's the end of the universe. Little toys here and there. And there's nothing really else. Like, it's just kind of not very interesting to... Once you've played it for long enough, it's just like, there's nothing really to it. And again, for the elephants, they don't... Like, you expect them to take more hits, but I don't think they do. And even still, it's like, I know for a fact they definitely don't give you any more... It doesn't seem like they give you any more points than any of the regular enemies. And it's like, if you're taking down something that big, you'd think that that would give you extra points. But it doesn't. I'm gonna die. Also, another thing to mention is that this game has a very obvious lack of narrative, which doesn't really tend to matter if the game has a lot to offer in gameplay, but as I'm getting to now, there isn't really much to play with this game. I know that part of the narrative is that you're supposed to, this character you're playing as a child, and they're having, this is their nightmare. Their nightmare is that their toys have come to life and are attacking them. But it doesn't really go past that, and like I said, you can't win this game, you just shoot, you play until you get a lot of points and then you die. And then that's it, so there isn't really any resolution. It's kind of, the game is pretty much just a premise, narrative-wise, and nothing else. Which, again, that's absolutely fine if you've got a game that's got a good game, that's got enough variety of gameplay, but this game doesn't have it at all. It's quite nice just to, if you just want to have a mindless play around. However, I will say that making games like this is very good practice for if you're trying to use Unity, because like I said, this game comes as a tutorial, or it comes with sort of pre-made assets. Yeah, all these 3D assets were already made, and you can basically just get a hold of it. You can go through a tutorial to figure out how to put it all together, and it teaches you a lot about how to use Unity without actually having to spend all the time making everything you need. So yeah, if anyone's like interested in getting into game design, you know, Unity is a really good place to start because it's quite reasonably easy to use, and you can, if you're not very brilliant at programming, it's very easy to look up how to write certain programs to do certain things. Like I was pretty clueless. I'd never used Unity before starting my course, and I find it pretty easy, to be honest. So yeah, if anybody interested in games computing or making games, Unity's a good place to start, and plus you can get a completely free download. And you can still make games with it, so yeah, it's good. Yeah, I think that's about it. There isn't really much to say about this game. It's fun to begin with, but as you play more and more of it, there isn't any more to it, and it feels like there isn't a lot of features to it, so that is the end. Goodbye, cruel world.